front of Lagos State Assembly. The protest will be led by the human rights activist and film writer. Is an actor too. That's J.Ñ.Â. He has written a letter to the authority to police to be aware of the incoming protest, of the coming protest. I mean, they have acknowledged the letter. They even invited him to dialogue with him that he should choose an option of negotiation or probably another consolidatory option. But J.Ñ.Â. insisted that the members of the team for justice and justice seekers, where he also belongs, have decided to go on a protest. He told the commissioner of police that it's going to be a peaceful demonstration and it's not going to take any negotiation. So he said that, which means the protest, the peaceful demonstration will hold on the 31st. Anyone that wants to go, to know that it's going to be peaceful, it's going to be led by J.Ñ.Â. in front of Lagos Assembly, Lagos State Assembly. That is in Ď.Ñ.Â. Please take note of that. And presently, I know there are cases in court. The African television case, as of the Mohbad case, is also ongoing. I will give more information on that as we move on. So as it is now, let's continue the show. Let's go to our time. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, people are not happy, and it has gotten to a level that a lot of things has happened to a lot of family in the course of let me say a lot has happened to family, different family, and one of it I'm going to be discussing now. Definitely, I'm going to be discussing now. I have a family that reached out to me and explained to me that they would like me to discuss about, their, let's say, their ordeal and what is happening to their kids. Truth be told, the man got to me and explained to me in detail, and I'm going to be explaining this and referring to the details that was sent to me. What happened? First, to remove the ad, it's giving you more hits. Thank you. Okay, let me remove the ad. Thank you for that. It's really giving me hits. I want to see you. Really giving me hits. Thank you. God bless you. All right. This is it. I will do a summary. of the issue. Kilo shall see Facebook. Okay, Facebook is on. All right. What was this again? Facebook, take time. Okay. I want to go with what I was sent. Yes. Okay. Yes, the name of the family that this issue happened to is called is Omowummi family. The name of the man is called Mr. Emmanuel Adebanjo Omowummi. What happened to this man? What really happened? What exactly is the issue? Now I want to tell you. This family married a woman, and for a number of years, they didn't have any child, the two of them. They didn't have any child. This man told me that he loved his wife so much that he gave an option that what is the reason why the child is not forthcoming. They went to the hospital. I don't have AC here. This Canada I did. No AC for this Canada. I'm sweating. Don't worry. I will opt for a fan. I'll tell someone to give me a fan. So this man said he gave the wife an option that they can go to have a child through, connection of sperm and egg. I think they call that. Which one is IVF? Which one is surrogacy? Okay, I think surrogacy is when you want someone to carry pregnancy. Be pregnant, right? IVF is when you use egg. You put egg together. Insemination. God bless you. All right. So this man said he gave an option that let us do IVF, so that if the direct sexual intercourse is not bringing the pregnancy, egg will definitely bring it. They both agree. So when they got to the hospital, they requested for the woman's egg and they requested for the man's egg. That is insemination. Now, the man only know that his egg was collected and the wife also submitted egg. They put the egg together, the egg worked, and they decide to put the egg in another person's stomach. Meaning that the egg of the woman and the egg of the man was put together and was put inside another lady's stomach. I think I got the name of the lady that received the egg, because ordinarily hospitals don't disclose the source of the woman at times. They only collect money, they put things in order, It's rare for someone that is carrying the baby to know the family that is owning the baby, because by the time the baby is born, definitely they have to return the child to the rightful owner, because they go to pay the lady off. So this man said they did that, and the egg, his own egg and his woman egg, was given to another woman, and they both do the needful. They were monitoring the pregnancy until the child was born. When this child was born, fortunately they had two twins, a boy and a girl. I'm going to show you the picture of the boy and the girl. They had two, a boy and a girl. When they got their child, the woman was taking care of the child, the man was taking care of the child. They took the child as the children, now there are two. They now took the two kids abroad, giving them education and stuff like that. And it got to a time that the man was trying to relocate the child. The man said it was at that point that the twins' DNA was needed. Before that, the man said the woman has been showing some, issue, like behaving somehow, creating some impression that he did not even, look at. He then said at a point he noticed the woman was trying to behave, irrationally. Then he said, let us see how to take these children to another location abroad. Unfortunately for the man, this woman took the children back to Nigeria without his consent. What now happened? It was at the point where they want to change the children location to another location that DNA was required. When they did the DNA proved that the father owns the child, but the woman is not the rightful owner. Meaning that the egg of that woman was not the egg that was used. And the man was not aware that his own woman did not donate egg when they were donating. He only offered his egg. Only God knows what the woman has gone to tell the people in the hospital. What happened? This became an issue. The man then said he needs to take the care of the kids. The kids are not your own because it was not your head begin to say, the mama case they call you, you are not even the owner of the twins. The woman did not agree. The woman started frustrating hell out of this man, using woman, another set of woman, another set of team to frustrate the case, getting the woman so upset, so the man so upset, giving the man, like, it's like a hell for the man. This case got to the court. As I'm talking to the matter is in court. This case got to court that they were lying against the man, saying the man was frustrating the children. They now take the case of the maternity. The woman has narrated another thing to people saying that he doesn't want that man to be in custody of the child that belongs to the children that belongs to him. Now I'm now treating the case of who is the rightful owner. They were not treating the case of the woman not wanting to lose the share that doesn't belong to her because she doesn't want to be shared that she is not the owner of the twins that she is the owner of. Sorry, I'll be picking that up because it is not the family that is involved. That is not coming from the family that is involved. But that's not it. You say what? Okay. The picture, okay, all right, no problem. That's fine. Okay. How far? Okay. That's all. Okay. No problem. All right. All right. No problem. All right. No problem. All right. Thank you. All right. Like I said, the family are monitoring and they are also guiding me on remove charger. Okay, thank you. Okay. The family is also monitoring and they have to call me, also inform me of probably, things I'm missing, like maybe things I'm not adding to it and the rest. So, all right. So, after this issue happened, this man just said, these children are having sound education abroad. They are enjoying themselves, they are enjoying life. They are getting a better, education, peaceful environment. But unfortunately, a woman, because he doesn't want to lose title and the ownership is claiming on the children, decided to bring them back to Nigeria using a court against the rightful owner. Against the rightful owner. I know it might be okay. I don't even know if it's on Facebook anyway. But now, thank you, politic work. Said the case is on Facebook. Anyway, the father of those kids contacted me and he explained how he has been frustrated. He left Nigeria a few days ago because he's been going from UK to Nigeria because of this matter. Now, why am I bringing this issue up? This man has no problem with the woman. He has no problem with the kids. The man is doing well in abroad. He is giving the children sound education. The children are not lacking or suffering anything. The issue the man is having now is that you didn't tell me when we both agree to go and use our head since a direct sexual intercourse is not ready. We both agreed to drop egg. You didn't tell me that it was another person's egg that was used. And even at that, I'm not even saying you should not have access to them because the rule as well. So why is it now that you are not thinking that you should allow you should allow sentiment to affect the education, the future of If they have told me that they told me say my egg no go work again, hospital carry my egg say my egg don spoil, e cannot bring baby. I have to tell them to go to egg bank, and there in the hospital they brought egg bank to use with your own sperm. This is between it will have been another thing. This man just go to know this thing when the children are already grown. They are grown already. Please, for security reason, I may not show the kids, but I will just give us an idea of how they are, how far they are, and the rest. I'll just give us an idea of how they are. And they don't want me to put the face out. Okay. For the man and the kid, this is the picture of the two of them. I have to try to cover the face a bit deliberately. We can see this is even the boy. That's the boy. Can you see that? And this is the girl with the dad. Can we see the boy and the girl? I'm just trying. Okay, let me just. This is not. Okay, let me do this. Let me just do this. For security reason, this is the boy and the girl. Kind of, And that's what they are. This is the girl in a nutshell, and this is the boy in a nutshell. So I just have to do that because I don't want it to be too obvious because of the safety of the boy and the girl. Okay, let me cover the face. This is the boy. Can we see? That's the boy. And this is the girl. You can see. All right. So, for Facebook people, this is the girl for Facebook, and this is the boy, twin. Now, this man then said, please, Westo, is there a way I can go around this issue to make a legal, to get the legal support for this child not to continue to suffer in Nigeria? Where are these children now? They withdraw them from abroad, brought them back to Nigeria. Now they took them to Shide Kiniko, what's the name of that place they used to take children to when families are having issue? It's not even motherless baby. It's not even motherless baby. You understand? And I have the court proceedings here. The case is before the, this is from Abuja, judicial form for blah 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 in the chief magistrate who says so in Abuja. Mr. Emmanuel Ayojedi versus Mrs. I think Janet Oluwafunmilayo Adeniyi, on the issue of child, blah 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 blah. So the woman is actually trying to say that, okay, social welfare, thank you, social welfare, Lance, God bless you. They took the child to social welfare. So the woman was trying to say that it will not allow the children to go back to the man. It's better for the, twins to rust in social welfare. And I asked this man, what exactly is the issue? What is going on? Are you saying the DNA test that is proving you as the rightful owner of the child is not needed in court? Or is court not saying that? Or has court not proven enough that you are the rightful owner? The man said court has seen it. To the extent that this woman, through some people that she knows, she's frustrating the court because she has gone to meet with Association of Women, legal profession or something. He sent me the document as well, that they are the one backing this woman, doing woman to woman package, saying that the man cannot be in custody or his own children. He then told me that his only concern is that even if he's going to be in charge of the the children, he should allow the children to come back to UK that he took them from. And they should get a sound education. That if he wants to go to check them, he can go to check them there. Now, why is he just claiming that he doesn't want to lose when you are not even the owner? We both agree on surrogacy with the intention that you will drop your head. Only for me to find out now that we need to put this child in order that you are not the one that left the egg at the hospital to merge with my own, specimen to form the baby. Now, these children, according to the man, are not enjoying life compared to the way the man has, given them, life in the UK. The same man now told me that to the extent that among the women lawyer association that were used, among the association, there is another, there are a set of people within that are also frustrating him directly. I don't know if this is true or not, or I have not heard from the woman. The man just told me that the woman has another man friend or something within the circle of social welfare where the children were kept. Probably they were having an affair. That one was using the power of the office that he belongs to, maybe Department of Public Prosecution or something, that the man was there supporting that woman, giving that woman necessary backing and bankrolling the woman to continue to fight the case so that the child will not be released to him to take them to UK and give them education. I keep imagining, I thought of this, I was thinking about this issue over time and time. I even have to call some of my colleagues to say, wow, I have all sorts of documentation, sorts of publications, I don't want the mass number to show here. I would have shown, let me just cover, you see. I have all sorts of documentation, all sorts of things that was sent about the matter, about the case, including ID card and so on and so forth, about the case. I read, even the court issue about it, the children, the picture, the news that, the links that have published the news and so on and so forth. And I asked this man, what do you want? The man said he wants the public to be aware and learn from him and also advise him on what to do, because he has continued to go to UK, come to Nigeria, this and that it got to a time that the woman even said he should cease his own passport not to return back to UK. That he has to contact the PPRO of police, that's national, that's Officer Omowummi that got involved at the time, that was saying no, it hasn't gotten to that matter. It's a matter of clarification, you trying to be in custody of your child and so on, that if the DNA has proven you are the owner, the judge should do the rest and so on. Now, the association of women that have been paid according to the man are the one also writing some petition against the judge that was supposed to give the verdict that the children should go back to their rightful owner. Now, this man just wants this to be debated, to be discussed. Maybe when questions are asked, I can begin to say some other things that is connecting to it, and I will try to bring the man up to also share one or two things that are missing, that he can tell us what and what his eyes are seeing and so on. As I speak to you, the case is still in court. They have frustrated the judge. The last time he spoke to me, he said he's in Nigeria, but he was hearing that the judge has been transferred. They have written some letter against the judge, trying to say the judge wants to give a wrong judgment, that there is no how it's not going to favor him because DNA has proven him as the father. And for every, proof as such, the needful should be done and the children should belong to the rightful owner. But because they don't want the judge to give that judgment, he just told me that they have written another petition in the name of Association of Women against the judge not to give such judgment to the man to be in custody of his own children. Now, these children are languishing in social welfare. Some people can say it's a government place, they'll be taken care of. No matter what, it can be compared to the care of the father, especially in a country like UK, where there is, facilities and so on, sound education and the rest. For reason best known to this woman, she doesn't want these children to go back to UK. She doesn't want the children to go back to the father to have a sound education in abroad. And this is a matter of interest to me personally. He even called me that maybe I have someone who is also, who can also help him in getting, to get involved in the matter for these children to come back, because it's getting too long for these children and the children are not getting what is deserved, especially in the aspect of care, school education, to give them a better education that they have been enjoying before they were returned to Nigeria by this woman unknowingly. So this man has continued to come from UK to come and be answering questions here, and the judge that was supposed to give judgment has been attacked by this woman and his own team that he contacted. Well, so this is more than sound education. The woman just did not want to lose them too. Lose them too. How? Okay, if he doesn't want to lose them, is it by frustrating the chance of these children to get a better education? Are they UK citizens? No. These children were born here in Nigeria. This man also told me that he went extra mile to go and look for the person that carried the pregnancy, because he went back to the hospital explaining the matter to the hospital about what happened, and the hospital proved that he owns the children, but the woman's egg was not used because the woman did not later drop the egg. They went to egg bank to pick an egg to put in another person's stomach. Now, someone is asking me, is it IVF or is it surrogacy? To me, it's looking like both. It's looking like both. Ordinarily, it was supposed to be the woman's egg and the man's egg in another person's stomach. It was even supposed to be in the woman's stomach. But since belle no come, they decided to put it in another person's stomach. So when another person received it, it was the thought of the man that the specimen that was used is a combination of his own specimen and the woman's egg. But unfortunately, after the DNA, it proved that it was just the man's specimen with another person's egg that was taken from egg bank. Now, this woman who was claiming to be the mother of the twins, the person is now frustrating the twins and the man, because DNA just proved to the man that it was not the woman's egg that was used. This case keeps affecting the children. It keeps affecting the man. The man keeps spending money. The man keeps coming from the UK down to Nigeria. Issues start happening. This man is mentally drained and the woman is not ready to give up. He has gotten some people to contact some, women association. I have their letter here, who has also written to the court, frustrating the man and so on and so forth. Some people are saying that this case is in the news. Yes, I have some news link that the man sent to me, that some papers, some news media has reported the case, and I can show the link to it here too, because I'm reading some headline that man faces prosecution, this clinical, a lot of things, a lot of stories about it and the rest. That they were even attacking the man. That the man is attacking the court, is attacking the association, and so on and so forth. The rest of the woman and man are still married. With this, there is no marriage any longer. The woman has, they are not together again. But the man said they are not together. The woman is saying that the man is saying that he needs the children that belongs to him, that DNA is proven to be to be the children that belongs to him through DNA confirmation, validation. I want them to have a sound education in abroad and to give them the life they deserve. But the woman is saying no. He has been called mama twins. He has always claimed to be mother. He cannot just let go of the children. Now the case is in court. Judge wants to give judgment, but because they now see that it's going to favor the man, they are frustrating the judge. They keep adjourning the case. I even heard that they have changed the church. This is it in a nutshell. Maybe question will make me to say some other things. But for now, I'm going to bring people up to ask questions while I get the man's attention as well. To come and... So ladies and gentlemen, where we have... This is a case we need to treat. This is ongoing as I speak. I don't know the Nigeria we have again. I don't know for how long this will continue. If you have interest or you have one or two things to say, please, ladies and gentlemen, someone is saying I'm sweating. I'm sweating because there is no final. Here I am. Now this Canada, I don't understand. I'll change from Canada. I'll go to another place. So, please, if you have interest, if you have things to say, if you have questions to ask, while I also try to get the man to talk, please, you have the floor. Let me relax. Let me get the fast. So please will not kill me for this room. Ladies
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Yes, Adebanjo, welcome. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, I have some questions to ask. I have some questions to ask. That is why I actually came up because it's somehow deep to me. Now, my question is this. Firstly, after the, now I'm going to use it this way. After the surrogacy or the IVF of a teen, after the whole thing, Omowummi, both the father and the mother, they are taking care of the children, right?
Yes, in UK, in abroad.
Now, okay, now it was after DNA issue started, right?
Yes, exactly.
So now, after DNA issue started, and the issue was started because the woman will flare up. Issue to start here, and she's 100% right. Because to me, she feels cheated.
How? Are you
Thank
joking?
you. Now, okay, now this is it. Let me put it this way, Westo. Wọ́n gba egg obìnrin, wọ́n lọ ṣe DNA, wọ́n gba egg obìnrin, wọ́n lọ gbé sínú, is it an incubator or inside another woman? See what you accept. Now the question is, when the egg is not working or when the egg gets damaged, did they consult the woman back to let the woman know?
According to information, the man is not even in the picture. He only said they should do, they both agree, they both signed to use egg. When surrogacy now happened, it was the thought of the man that it was the woman's egg. It was after DNA that DNA proved that it's not the woman's egg. The woman now started explaining to the man that it was not his her egg that was used because her egg was not working. You have to choose another person's egg. And because of that, the man said no problem. Let the children continue their life and the rest. And
good evening, sister. Long time.
He took the children back to
Happy
Nigeria,
weekend, man.
thinking that he won't have access to the children because he's been called mama twins. Now, this woman brought the children to Nigeria, took them to social welfare, using someone that he knows in DPP department or something to frustrate the case, to go to court, claiming that he doesn't want the children to live in, to live her, sorry. And you said it's a normal thing.
Okay, wait. Automatically here, both two of them, they fell as in they were in the dark. But Westo, me I not lie you, me I not lie. Me Ogbeje no bino, but me I not lie you. The woman, nǹkan tó mú tí bàbá fi sọ pé kó lọ ṣe DNA, so wá padà jẹ́ pé the child belongs to the man and the woman is out of the game. Firstly, the woman will feel cheated. I'm being honest here. Obìnrin ma kọ́kọ́ wà cheated, ó máa wò pé ha. So òun tí ẹ̀kọ́ lòun láwọn ọmọ yìí. See, you might not understand me. Kúkú tí gbọ́dọ̀ no be but the woman will feel that way at first. Westo, you want to hear opinion?
Westo, I think you need to go and ask them again because this issue
was on Facebook long time ago. What happened was the children, the reason why they did DNA was to bring the children to England, and the children came, and the mother and the children were living in Dublin, and the dad, I think, was working in UK. So what happened was the mom, I think she was going through some form of stress. She wasn't coping with the twins, so she wanted to go back to Nigeria. Going back to Nigeria was what caused their problem. Going back to Nigeria, the man wanted the children. The man didn't mind the mom holding the children in England or Dublin.
Exactly what I said.
Don't want them he didn't want them in Nigeria. The man didn't go and do DNA because of anything. It was so that they can bring the children. And the children were brought here because of DNA. And it was a secret between the two of them. The story leaked out when they started fighting over where the children will reside. Because this is not a new story. This is a story that has been all over Facebook a long time. You understand?
That's true. That's true.
The reason why
I'm not even aware of it long time until when the man himself contacted me, and I'm just calling him so that he can come to add one or two. Now, exactly what you said. The man doesn't mind the woman taking charge, but he just wants the children in abroad to have a good life. And the woman insisted that she's not going to release the children, going to court to, find one injunction on the other and the rest. And because this case is going to favor the man, because DNA will always prove that the man owns the child. That is the reason why this woman is also going extra mile. So the man is not wrong to say that this is the way he wants his children to live a life. Why is the woman now frustrating the children, making the children to be the one to bear the pain? I think this is what we
charity tó lọ kọ́ àwọn yẹn sí is totally wrong. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí inú ẹ̀ tó wà lọ kó sí charity. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ló wrong. No matter what, you are right. Why can't you take those children to your own house? Kó máa tọ́ wọn àti ìyá wọn. Why will you ìyẹn ní mo lèmi ò láì. But me, I thought you I was not aware before.
Yeah, Westo, like what Sister Yinka said, this case has been on Facebook long time, and the woman has already spoken. And when we listen to the woman, she's the one who has the fault. Because like what you said, the father of those twins want a better life for those children. And she is not the one that carried the pregnancy. If she carried the pregnancy, she will not treat those children that way. So this case has been a long case for a long time. If that woman, she wants to use those children like a defense, I don't know what they call it, like something that, when you are together with the man, they have problem about financial.
Yeti, please, why are people saying the woman is not at fault? I want to get that part, please.
Wester, this is still the same case of women supporting women badly. Because this woman must have known that she had infertility issues.
Exactly, and it's not even
what she needed to do from the get-go, because it still comes back to dishonesty. And
I need to look for a way to bring this person saying grammar. You have been saying the woman, okay, the man is calling me already. The woman is not at fault. I don't understand. I need to bring this person up. Please send in your request. You can continue. Let me talk to the man, please. Continue.
It's an issue of where couples are not being honest with each other and communicating with each other. If this woman from the onset disclosed the fact that her eggs were no longer viable and that the option of using donor egg was all they had, I'm sure that they could have gone ahead.
Good news for us. Anyway, sorry. The man decided to, I thought he would be speaking from Fumbo. He said he's going to come on my TikTok to talk. It's fine. Let us hear from the man. I will look for a way to get the woman, if the woman will be willing to express himself. I did not even know he's been on, what is it called? That he's been on the social media for a long time, until now that the man contacted me himself. That's about 2 weeks ago. I was, trying to check.
Westo, please clear something for us. The egg, as in the egg being damaged or something happened to the egg. You said both the man and the woman were not aware. Is that correct?
Is that what I said? What I said is that the man and the woman both agreed to do surrogacy. The man never knew that the woman egg was not used until DNA proved that.
But the woman knew from when the story was in the story. She knew what she was doing, but she didn't let the man know.
Exactly. God bless you. You get it.
Because initially people were supporting her. People were supporting her. So she came out on the Facebook and said things and spoke against herself unknowingly.
God bless you.
But no doctor would let her do that though.
Westo, can I ask you a question? Is it the same woman that resides at Dublin?
No, this woman
because someone was making.
I don't know.
I know. No. She goes to Nigeria, but she stays in Dublin as well.
Don't forget that I said
that name is Ogungbe. That's what made me know that is the
I don't know if the woman has.
So why someone is making? There's somebody writing stupid comment that she's already part. Well, I don't understand why people.
No, there's a lot of Adebanjo story on online, so people may get it mixed up. It doesn't mean that.
Oh, I know the Adebanjo one. I know the one they are talking about now. I understand. It's the one that Dorcas one. Okay, thank you.
Okay, please, those who are familiar with the case that I do, aside from the one that I'm hearing from the husband, is the woman, is it the same woman that lives in Dublin before? Or maybe till now, or up to now?
Yeah, I think she resided in Dublin.
She lived in Dublin before. And few bloggers were involved in this. She lived in Dublin. She couldn't cope with the children. She said it was too much for her to look after the twins. You can ask the dad again. Even if we look for her name on Facebook, her story is there.
I just sent the link to the father, and he said he's going to join. I thought he would be speaking from the phone, but he's saying that
I asked her that she has a relationship with Elizabeth's ex-husband.
Yes, I heard
that is the woman.
Yes, exactly. That's true. That's the woman. That's the story.
But Eduro, Madam Yinka, God bless you, Pete Mokpa Kesi, and Sister Yeti, God bless you for this. In all of this, the interest of the child, like everyone's auntie will always say, how do we protect the interest of the child? And let us forget woman supporting woman this time around. When I see this,
charity is very wrong. Charity is out of it. Charity. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ni woman yẹn ṣé ó máa lọ gbọ́ mẹ́sílẹ̀ aláìní ìyá dá ẹni bàbá tó máa fún olómi ẹ̀wà jẹ.
Someone already saying that I should not believe the man. No. I know it's going to be a serious issue, and I know it's going to be a complicated matter. But
you are right, Westo. It's a very, very long story. But where people change to support the man is when he said he doesn't mind the mom looking after those two children. At least he will be able to see them. But he should bring the children back abroad. And the children will live with her.
Usually, I'm noticing the thing, I join so that
and he's very right about that, if I may come in. The man is very right because it's his thing that became the baby, not the woman's egg. So I think this woman is only using it to spite the man, and that's very wicked.
And it's about those children welfare. We should not let's face,
in this matter.
Exactly. Yes. Think about the children. Yes. It's not about the man or woman.
I understand. Why taking them from Europe to Nigeria? That's very bad.
All of the documents I read with everything the man has told me, even if I've not heard from the woman, I want to tell you that I can see woman supporting woman, I can see sentiment, I can see bias. Because why will you say because you don't want people that call you Yabeji to now call you another person to say you don't want to care about the man's health? You need to, about the children's health. You need to think about their future. You need to leave your own sentiment aside. I don't know if the man is similar with him. I don't know.
I'm very sorry. This is the first time I'm speaking on your platform. I'm sorry for the interjection. I'm very sorry. I greet everyone, the host, the panelists, and the people in the comment section. This is a very sensible issue. Whatever concerns children needs to be treated with very, very good attention. We need to treat it carefully. Okay. According to what you have been saying since, this woman, according to your explanation, I want to hit the nail on the head. She doesn't have a womb. She doesn't have fatality. There's nothing. Fatality has nothing to do with this woman. So now she went behind her husband to go and sign a kind of contract that, please, don't let my secret be exposed. I can't bear a child. I can't bear a fruit. But now the children, they are there.
Okay, no problem. All right.
The children are there. The only advice I will give to this couple is just that if they love each other, they should first consider the well-being of the children, the twins, that they demanded nothing from any parent. I think the woman should let go because she was not the bearer of the pregnancy.
Oh, no, that's wrong. Can I interject here, please?
Please, can you correct me if I'm wrong, please?
Just because
I'm not. I wouldn't say she should let go.
Because you are not the biological.
No. Let us speak so that we are here to learn. I'm here. I'm with you, ma.
Just because you're not the biological parent doesn't mean
parents. That is when you say parent.
No,
when you say parent, we are talking about father and mother.
Yes,
now,
but
which one is biological? Which one is more biological attached to the children?
You do not necessarily have to give birth from your loins to be a parent.
There must be a contract. There must be a contract. There must be an agreement.
Married. I'm not
condoning. No. Marriage has nothing to do with.
No, listen.
All right,
even though these two people were married, and even if this woman has made an error, I think she just...
error? Do you call that error?
Listen, I think she jumped too quick because they could have co-parented these children. She overreacted.
You everyone, auntie. They can disagree to agree and
something was hidden. But don't forget that something was hidden from the onset.
Her being infertile does not negate the fact that she's still the mother of those children. Okay?
But the paternity test does not prove that she was the mother.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. That does not matter.
She has made a grave error by depriving the children of their father. She was wrong there. But that doesn't change the fact.
Everyone auntie, if you go for surrogacy or this thing is 50-50.
It should be based on contract. It should be based on contract. It should be based on contract.
But that should not change. And what you want need spam at donate. That should not change them from being parents to their children. Because there has
to be an agreement between the couples. There was no agreement from the onset. That is what you people are missing.
No, there was an agreement. Don't forget, these people, they are married. I think they are married or they're couple. They're either cohabitating or...
It is clear that this woman hid vital information from her husband.
There was no agreement. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but then they could have still resolved.
Surrogate is allowed.
Listen, they could have resolved this, but she overreacted by depriving.
Thank you very much.
By now, there will not be problem, but at the same time, she can still be the parent to the mother to the kids.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think
Westo, when the incident happened, I think what happened, this twins' mom, she used to work a lot. I don't know whether she was a carer. She works a lot in Dublin.
She earned a lot of money.
Yeah, so when those twins were brought here, she wasn't coping with suddenly looking after her twins by herself. So that is the reason why she wanted them to
Some people are just saying, who is lying? Come up if you know that people are lying. Come up. People just type nonsense. If someone is lying, you can request to come up and say your own.
That was a very beautiful question. It was a very, very beautiful question. Someone is lying.
I don't live with them.
Comment section.
Someone is lying.
I know what I know the person. That's why I replied that person.
That man stated on the...
To me, what I will say is that if the both parents would agree, they just like court. It's the thing they can just try and settle between themselves.
No, the woman does not want that man.
I think the woman is not. Yeah, the woman is being selfish. Let's call a spade a spade. The woman is being
selfish. Then she will lose those children. If she's being selfish, then she will lose those children.
I want to just say something very quickly.
Please hold on.
All right,
do you know what I was thinking? As at if truly there is love, oh, you can't make it joke on it. Can what they sort out?
Yes, and settle things out between themselves.
Exactly.
Not ẹni tó ní spam obìnrin kò lè sọ pé ó fẹ́ wá claim ọmọ nínú ilé wọn.
Can you imagine?
Yes, and that's the point. The woman cannot come there and say, this is my
Is the woman that is the bane of the problem in that family.
That woman is
and she wants to use her own selfishness to punish that.
And moreover, the children they are in the social welfare. It's not fair for children that are born abroad.
God
forbid.
You know, I mean, my
submission will be very brief.
Really.
My submission will be very brief. Please contact the man back and ask him to do family reunion. Family reunion program is the kind of visa that you can bring up. Your paternity will make it go yours truly. Family reunion program. I want to bring back my children from sufferness. Because they are languishing in Nigeria, in Africa, where there's nothing. Because my paternity can prove it that I'm their father. I want to reunite with my children. No more.
That has always been the issue. Opinion of the man and the interest of the man. But you
probably paternity test has never been presented for once. Let paternity test be presented to prove that the man was the real father of the children.
It has been presented. I just want the man to say what he wants, if possible. If I can also hear from the woman, or do we need to hear from the...
You don't need to hear from someone that did not carry the eggs of a fertilized. Do you know what it means, fertilization?
You're 100% right. I'm a woman, but I'm
fertilization. Do you know what it means for an egg to be fertilized? It takes a grace of God for an egg to be fertilized.
Exactly. Glory be to God for us.
Glory be to God.
You
know, women who
what I was saying. We need to be sensitive when we're speaking on
this case. Is very is a very sensitive case.
Women who are suffering secondary infertility, even those who have...
I understand, like everyone's auntie, I understand. I understand. I'm not even talking, you know, I'm not referring to that one, actually. It's just that I'm kind of pissed that the woman is being selfish.
I'm sorry. I want to drop my last submission.
She's punishing those kids. She's punishing those kids indirectly by affecting, you know, trying to punish the father.
Please, let's do it this way. Hold on, please. Let's do it this way. Let's give our submission one after the other so that we can bring other people up. Please, thank you.
I just want to drop it and go so that someone can come up. It is never done. It is never done No, it's not done when most especially when children are involved. We don't keep them in. You don't use children. People that doesn't know why they are around. You don't use them simply because of your own interest. It is not done.
I think when the matter is involving women,
thank you very much. It is not done. They have been held into ransom. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can drop me Westwood. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. It's not done. Children are not meant to be taken into ransom. Thank you very much.
Really drop me
please drop me to bring some other people up. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Another story that the man probably didn't tell you is when they were in Nigeria.
Is that what?
In the case of kidnapping, one person taking the children to school, and another one, and I don't know whether it was the man The children were meant to be in one place and somebody kidnapped. It was a very long story. So initially, people were supporting the woman. When she now came out herself, when people are now saying that, okay, everybody wants to come to England, why would you take children that have opportunity to live here to go to Nigeria? Why would you deprive the father of seeing his own children? That's when she now came out and started speaking for herself. She now didn't use blogger anymore and was getting very angry at people and all that, because now people are no longer supporting her. That let the children stay here and live with you like everybody else. Everybody have to give up some things in order to look after their children in England. You understand? When they're young, you give up your time. You take your children to nanny, find a way to walk around them. You cannot work 24 hours when you have children. You understand? So the man said, you stay. I will support you. You stay. Just bring those children to either UK, Dublin, wherever. You understand? That was what the man wanted. And which, for me, I think it was the best for the children. But maybe the woman has a reason. Maybe there's something in particular. Maybe she has met somebody else in Nigeria. Why she wanted to stay in Nigeria. That one, I don't know. But you know, Nigeria,
the woman wants to stay in Nigeria. Are you with me, mommy?
Yeah.
Miss Yinka, can you hear me? Even if she wants to stay in Nigeria, it is not a problem. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm biased here, but you know one thing about me is that, and I don't know for others too, when it is children, for me, as long as it's going to be of help to their life, I will always in support 100%. Anything that will affect children's mental health, I will never support it. Look at this case. Regardless of whether the woman wants to be the owner or not, or doesn't want to lose or want to lose, there is a chance for these children, as young as they are, to get a better, education in an enabling environment where they will be well treated, where they will be well, exposed, where they will be well taken care of. They can always come to Nigeria to do their holiday, spend time with the family here, and go back. For reason best known to this woman, nobody can tell me otherwise. That why she's just depriving the children of their right to better life, their right to better education, their right to better nobody can tell me otherwise. And that is what I want us to see. I'm not saying that the man is right or wrong, but I'm just saying that it shouldn't be from the woman that she will be denying these children of their right to have access to better education, exposure, and so on and so forth. Now that it is what it is, and these people are already, in court, and the woman is doing everything just for the case not to favor the man, it is going to be at the loss of the children, not even the family fighting. The man may decide to say, okay, be in charge. After all, obìnrin náà ló máa tọ́jú ọmọ, kò lè dàbí obìnrin. But because the environment the man wants them to be, that has been the man's issue. Whatever you want to do with them, come abroad and be doing it with them. Don't leave them here in Nigeria. Even in Nigeria, they are not even with you. They are not even staying with you. They are not even under your custody. You kept them at a social welfare place where they can hardly get all that they need. No, it's not done. Even me, I will not even want that to happen. Even if they are not, even if they are your biological children, even if the father, the man is not their biological father, as long as the man is saying, let us create a means for these children to have a better education, better exposure, and so on. Even if the man is not their biological father, those children should be given the chance to benefit. Not to talk of their own biological father being denied of taking care of the children. No, it should not. That is not done anywhere.
Let your panelists talk.
Okay, let another person speak then. Who's speaking next? I'm talking to the man, and the man is talking.
For me right now, listening to what everyone has said and what this woman has done, this man can actually file for fraud, for paternity fraud, because she went ahead and gave the hospital to go ahead to use someone else's eggs without informing him. And that's fraud, regardless of whether they're married or not, because she has deceived him into creating children with someone else that he has no consent. Because he went into this believing that it was his sperm and her egg that would form these children. But then she went behind him and brought in a third party's egg. So that is fraud. That is fraudulent. So if he goes to a court in England where he lives, they will get those children for him, since she's not willing to co-parent in peace.
But the children were not born in England. Everyone's auntie. What about that? The children were not born in England.
But is he now a British citizen? What is his status? Is he British citizen? If he is a British citizen now, yes.
I think he was able to get their citizenship.
I think the man is not a British citizen.
Yeah.
If he's a British citizen and the DNA has proved that he is the father, then he can file for his children. Because then it's abduction. If they're taken without his consent, then that's abduction. If she took those children without his consent, that's abduction. And if he's willing to co-parent with him and she's refusing, then he should take her to court. And not even in Nigeria, because the system is flawed and she can bribe her way and make things difficult. He should start a process in the UK. And social services will come after her in Nigeria.
Yes, 100%.
But on what condition do the social service in Nigeria? They are the one that took the custody of the children. And they told before they took another person's under them. To the extent that the man came all the way from UK to say, I want to return my children to the UK, and they are not releasing. What could have been the issue? That is where my concern is. Everybody can be wrong, everybody can be right. Everybody can be wrong, everybody can be right. Part of the woman not minding the implication of what she is doing on the children is where man is. Even someone that doesn't give birth to my child, asking for my child to come and use whatever slot he has in abroad, try to get more better education and exposure, better than the nonsense we are doing here, that even ASU strike has never in Nigeria. Also 5 years, 6 years, you can spend 15 years in Nigeria, you'll still be on strike. And someone is just giving you, making life easy and better for your children.
Well, so,
and I'm getting that offer. And no.
Well, so somebody is commenting that. Somebody is commenting that because even if the father is British, the children cannot be British. And I'm standing to tell that person right now, that is a lie. If their father is a British citizen, he can file for his children to join him in England and become British citizen.
100%, even here in France,
But
once the father is a citizen, he has the right to his kids, and the kids automatically also becomes French.
Especially because they are minors as well. They are minors.
Yeah. So what nonsense? Let the man start his process, like my sister said earlier. He should start his process in England there and get his kids back.
I'm talking to the man already.
I believe that the woman will still come out.
Listening. I can always walk and find out about the woman if the woman will be interested in, will be making it easy for people to get from him because I'm trying to see. The man just told me he's come in and he has listened to people, but he's trying to figure out what people are actually talking and what they are saying. Probably people are trying to do woman supporting woman as usual and so on. And I said, no, I'm still chatting with him anyway. He wants to come up, and I've been telling him to come up and let people hear from his own view what he needs and how to get support if he's going to need support for himself to get the children out of the country and take them to where he wants to take them to. So let's see. I hope coming up here. Maybe I've thought about it several times. I was like, well, yes, so I'm with you.
Pastor, please, I want to ask a question. Why the woman take the children to Nigeria? What is the reason?
Mommy, please help me to explain that part to me. Yes.
I said, what is the reason of the woman taking the kids to Nigeria?
Sister Blessing, if I remember rightly, I don't want to be quoted because she came on Facebook to say her part. I think at the time, for her to cope with 2 children and going to work was difficult for her. And she felt that she would be better off going to Nigeria. I think at some point, maybe, if I'm right, because this is a long time story, I think she left those children in Nigeria with somebody initially and they were taking them to school. Then the dad went to take them and then she went to Nigeria. There was backward and forward. It was a long story. It is not as short as the little that we have spoken right now.
Because why I asked, so you take the kids to Nigeria without the man permission?
Yes.
It's not, they're not in agreement.
No.
I don't think, because, this woman, I think the woman is mean. Number one, you are not the biological mother of the kids. You take the children, the woman knows they want to know, and that man doesn't know. Now, you take the children to Nigeria, and now the children is not with you. Because, people that have children on their own, sometimes some mother that had the pregnant 9 months, sometimes you have some feelings that you have towards your children. Number one, you work too much in Ireland. You don't have time for your kids. If it's your really biological children, you will give some hour and do less and take care of your children. Now he's in Nigeria. He doesn't take care of them. The government is taking care of the children because he doesn't have the feeling as a mother to handle the situation because he's only 2. I have 5. I work. I do my business. In fact, I back my children at the back and do in this America here. So you can't tell me only 2 kids, you cannot cut your hour and take care of your children. You're planning to take the children and run away from their father. If it's in America or on that island, the government, they will not allow her to do that. It's only in Nigeria that they can do this nonsense and go free. They will not. Number one, he did fraud, fake, cheat the man, lie, everything. Now you have power to take the children. No, you will not work like that outside Nigeria. It doesn't work like that. You need to give the children to the father. Yes, you need to give it to the father to take care of them. It's not only about education in Nigeria or whatever, everything. Why the woman lied the first time? Why you didn't agree with your husband to do what you're supposed to do? Why? Because maybe he has motive. I don't know whether his brain is not correct itself. You still take the children, go to Nigeria and dump it to social worker. Which kind of Nigeria social worker? So that children, okay, what of when the children grow tomorrow now? So they will not know their father. The children will hear this story. My mommy lied. It's a different mother. This story. It's too long ago. Too long. This woman, maybe they will check whether something is wrong with them because when they work too much sometimes, their brain knows they're stable. You need to check whether something is missing. Why do you take the children to Nigeria and stop them a social worker?
If something is wrong with the woman, is something wrong with our law system?
That one did not say they're spoiling now already. Now. The system know they work already now. That's why the woman even go there. If not an island anywhere outside that Nigeria, it will not work now. It will not.
Okay, what of tomorrow now? Let's assume tomorrow now. They say, okay, I want to take the woman wants to take them to another country, maybe Canada or whatever. Okay, if they say bring the father information, the anything from their father, how is she gonna do it? How? You know? Number one is not even your own DNA. Now again, the one DNA that is involved, you don't want the woman, the man to share custody with you. Huh?
Another question I want to ask is this: if those children happen to be that woman, as in that happens to be that woman's children, the DNA, everything corresponding that those children belongs to her. Now she and the husband having issue. We should go and deposit those children in motherless home, in welfare, what they call it.
You will not. That's why I tell you, say blood. The cause is not real. I'm telling you. That's why if it's you have the children, you will not do that. Because he does, sometimes God knows why you don't give some people children. Not be say person they laugh anybody that don't have children. You handle even if your children eat, you give them food. Yes, even if you can back your children for back like this, they do something. Or cut your hour, or reduce the year. Now you run from like Ireland that is even better than Nigeria. Go to Nigeria and dump the children. The woman must be crazy.
Thank you, my sister.
I just want to add.
Thank you.
I just want to add a little bit to my everyone and
everybody sitting away from Nigeria. You take the two children, go down for wherever in Nigeria. Yes.
And ways to those twins have already come to UK before, isn't it? I think so. Those twins have already come to UK before.
England, yeah. Exactly, yeah.
And the man has the right to go to.
It was at the point when they wanted to be taken to England that. Okay,
go ahead.
Go on. I think they were in Dublin Island before.
The man needs to go to
They were in Ireland before. It was at the point when they wanted to come to England that DNA was conducted, that the whole thing, scattered. Yeah.
The man needs to go to the Home Office and reported this and give them the paternity, the DNA test or whatever to the Home Office. You see, there are some certain things we don't know in UK. I remember when I had my first child, when I got married to my ex that time, like what someone said that the children cannot be a British citizen through the father. That is a pathological liar. It happens to me. A friend said my son cannot be a British citizen because they derived the British citizen from the mother. And when my ex went to the Home Office, he didn't go to, even the lawyer said he had to take 3 months. And my ex went to the Home Office straight away. And they said automatically, the moment you're married to the mother of that child, the child is British citizen. You see, that sometimes we don't know everything. So the man needs to go to the Home Office and tell all his story to whoever he met at the Home Office, and then they will help him to write a letter to the British Embassy in Nigeria. Then he has to get a lawyer from here, like lawyer Tokumbo Alayegbaye or something. It's on Facebook. He can talk to that woman. They will take that child from that woman from Nigeria. There is no way. That is the father of those children. And the dad is a British citizen, and he has a right to take his children back to UK. They will fight it if he got a good lawyer from here, from UK. He doesn't have to get a lawyer from Nigeria. The lawyer will fly to Nigeria to fight it out. Because bringing it to the social media, it doesn't help. Because this case has been on social media for years. We knew about this case. And this case is still going on. Wow. That means that the man is not ready to take the child. He's not ready to take the child. I knew the woman is like using those children, those twins, like a shield, you know. And like what everybody said, she's not the one that carried the pregnancy, so she won't have the feeling. How can you, okay, yes. Let's assuming that you adopt those children. You adopt those children. Are you not going to look after those children? That's the question we should throw to each other. Women support women. Even if I adopt those children, when my ex, when we separated, I did not deprive him not to talk to the children. Even I have to go and get a phone for all the 4 children, so they can, their father can contact them. Talk less of, come on, Ejo, women. Let's, don't put sentiment on this thing. Let's say it as it is.
I told you
we are talking about woman. Children. This is not about man and woman. It's about children we are talking about. They are alive. They are alive. They need a proper welfare thing. Their life is in danger. We are talking about children, and we are not talking about both of them. The man, the dad and the father, the dad and the mother. We are not talking about them. What we are having problem with is the children. These children need a proper life. It's not about love.
Please, 1 minute. I think I want to play. Can you hear me, please? I want to play something. A voice note of that woman. I think when she was being talked to for peace to reign, for her to do the needful, I think she made some comments. Let me just bring up this thing. Let me play it. I don't have my MP3 here, but let me just see if this phone will be loud enough to pick it out. Let's listen. Thank you.
Tó bá pèsè náà sí mi jù, ẹ má ń pè mí tó bá jẹ́ ti bá wọn lọ sí mi tí ò lérò, ẹ má pè mí, ẹ má pè fóònù mi o. Ẹ má pè fóònù mi, ẹ wọlé sìn.
Ẹni sùúrù, nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ máa fẹ́ sùn ẹ̀ náà ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́sí lọ́rọ̀ lọ, ẹ jẹ́ bá máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ilé ìjọba pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ tù, máa ẹ̀ ń tẹ̀sẹ̀ níbi ẹ̀fẹ́ sọ anything, ẹ jọ ẹ jẹ́ bá màmá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni kèdè sọ fún ọ, kó pa ọmọ wọn létí. Iná ìbọn náà wà àti Nàìjíríà o. Mo lè rọra ń ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ sí ọmọ ìyá. Àwọn tí obìnrin jẹ́ o, wọ́n máa ti dé lórí ìbọn ṣe ni wọ́n máa ń balẹ̀ ọkọ̀ jẹ́. Màá wọn tẹ́wọ̀n. Ó ní ní lára òmùrọ̀ láńtọ́ọ̀tì. Ó gbé báyìí wọ̀ tó bá kọ lẹ́tà ìlọ̀pọ̀ sẹ́yìn bọ́ọ̀dì. Ẹbí mi, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ará mi, ojúlùmọ̀ mi. Tó bá tún ṣẹ́kì máa finish ẹ̀ ní máa finish ẹ̀ pátápátá. I'm going to make.
Má jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn pípọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ bá ti wà, ṣubú lẹ́yìn náà máa ń ní.
I want you to pull him in.
Ẹjọ́ àti fúnṣẹ́ ẹjọ́ ẹ̀yẹ ká sọ ìyá ìbejì ẹni tó wọlé ẹ má fà fún ẹ kí n gbé fún mọ́mí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí n gbé fún mọ́mí ẹni sùúrù gbogbo kéyìn náà sùúrù náà máa fi yanjú ẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ máa fi yanjú ẹ.
Ọkùnrin wọlé pẹ̀lú kó dùn ẹ ṣe ẹ nílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní òṣòro lọ́wọ́ láàrin èmi àti ẹ̀mọ́ tó bá kú wà lórí.
Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ torí Ọlọ́run. Àti bó ti tó bí Ọlọ́run ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ tẹ̀rù táwọn ọmọ yín ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ.
Hello. Hello, ma.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ gún ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
Bàbá mi ìpè fún kìkì ní ìpè ń pẹ́ mo fẹ́ kí n. Mo fẹ́ kẹta ní wọlé mi ní òpè ń pẹ́ mo fẹ́ kí n. Ìjọ mo pè ní náà pẹ̀lú máa ń kí n. Ọ̀rọ̀ kíkọ́ láàárín ọ̀rọ̀ mi àti ẹ̀ka ọmọ ìkẹta wọlé. Mo lọ bá ń ṣe ìkìlọ̀ sí. Màá rọ lọ síbi káàdì Ìjẹ̀bú pé ọmọ yìí wọlé màmá tàbí ọmọ wọn fún mi wá nìyẹn ẹgbẹ́ wọlé o. Ọ̀hún kò ṣe fún wọn. Ṣàlàyé ó ti fún wọn. Màmá ọjà bí ẹ̀bùn yẹn ó pàbọ̀ màmá mo fẹ́ pa fóònù mi. Oye kàkà ni mo pa fóònù wọn ilé sí. Ṣàlàyé lọ. Ṣàlàyé wọlé ẹ̀sẹ̀ wọlé ẹ máa pè é. Ṣàlàyé fún wọn. Màmá ẹ má sọ kọ̀kọ̀ ní ìfẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ gbọ́ pé ṣàlàyé oṣù fún ní ìfẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ kọ̀kọ̀ tẹ́fẹ́ sọ màmá.
That is the voice note. I don't know what to say again now.
Sorry,
Shebi will tell you.
It proves what I've been saying. It proves what I've been saying. That the woman is too mean.
We know
the woman is too mean. She's very mean.
When some people comment, exactly. When some people comment and say, we know about this story. Long years back. Exactly.
Is that not the mother
she doesn't care about the children.
Yeah, is that not the mother of the husband that called that she was insulting like that?
Yeah, I think the family of the children. She said, I don't care about the children. She mentioned it. I don't care about the children. All what she cares about, you know, Westo, you know what she cares about? You know what she cares about? Is the relationship between that man. She doesn't care about those children. She's in pain that both of them are separated. That is the problem of her. She doesn't care about those children.
Yes, but see, she caused it herself. But the husband did not send her away from Europe. She just up and packed and
you don't understand. I think they separated. No, I think the man, maybe the man is having an affair with another person or something. I don't know. But you can see the pain. She doesn't care about those twins. All what she cares about that maybe something get wrong between both of them. And she still wants that man. She doesn't care about those children.
If she doesn't want the man, it's not do or die. But what is her role on the children now? She just left the children at social media.
Not hers.
What can this man do? This man just messaged to say that he will continue to give me information, but because of her safety and because of internet thing, once he comes up, his identity will be known. I'm still trying to tell him to come up, but he just said that he can answer a question. What exactly do you want this man to do? What do you want him to do? What can he do?
Everyone has said it all. Everywhere in the world, where I live here also, right? It's the same thing that everyone's auntie asks the man to do, that the man should do. You just go to your home office, go and file for this. You can even sue for kidnapping. This is because the man has all the proof that he fathered those kids.
I think
so, and it's not, this woman did not take any consent from this man before taking off with the kids. And they will file. See, with the 3 years that they have wasted on this case now, I don't know how old these kids are right now. If they get to certain
this man said before he knows the whereabouts of those kids that he went to hell. Before he knows the whereabouts, before he knows he got to do that, they were kept at social welfare. The man said he went to hell.
The man is too slow. Immediately, first you go to the police. After the police, then the police will direct you to where you have to go to file for the, for missing kids. And at the end of the day, they will fish them out. Oh yeah, how can you say you're working too much and then you don't have time for your kids? When I opened my business, that was what I was saying on the platform 3 days ago. I was saying that on the platform, almost crying. Yes, I'm naming. I lost my business because of that. Why? I opened a boutique here, and my kids were of low, very small age. And I have to close at 7. And when everybody goes to work here, right? They only have 1 hour of break in the afternoon. So they can come quickly to my boutique to come and pick 1 or 2 things that they want to buy. But the major time that we sell is weekend. And then from 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock till my close. But me, I have to close at 5:30 to go and pick my kids in school. And I didn't even have a car then. I swear to God. I have to leave, roll my roller down, and go and run to go and pick my kids. Okay? And weekends, who will stay with my children? Per kid here in France is 650 euros to have a minder for each of the kids. And I have 3 of them. So I will now say because my children are disturbing me, then business is more important to me? Huh? No. That is somebody that doesn't have a motherly feeling. You don't love those kids because they are not yours. If your children, my children comes first in everything in my life because I live alone with them. Here for so many years, my children are my life. When you love your kids, you give back to your kids, you must show them love because they didn't ask you to bring them to this world. And this woman behaved just the way about how a woman that doesn't care about kids behaves. I'm not mocking her, but come on. You can't leave your child with me and regret it in your life. The child that is not even mine. When my neighbors are going out sometimes, they prefer to drop their kids with me because my kids are bilingual. They speak French and English. So they will come to my own house to come and beg me, please, let my children stay with you. And when they will come and pick their children, they're always happy. You have to show children love because they didn't ask us to bring them to this world, So let this man, Westo, go back to the police. Let him start all the process now and take all these things off social media. Let him do the right thing now, right from Monday morning. Let him go out there and go and
let me just share something with you because from what I've been reading so far, I must tell you that this man has gone through a lot. So many stories that even the man sent to me was against him. Same stories, different stories from the same woman against him. The first thing that was published against him here that he showed me is how a petition was filed against him not to be in custody of the child. It was before the Federal High Court in Abuja. Then, I think while the man was attending the court, a female lawyer who was representing the wife also attacked the man. I don't know who attacked who first, but from the story I read again, it was titled, listen, that Lagos lawyer attacked by opposing husband in family matter. Lagos lawyer attacked, physically attacked by opposing husband in family matter. That is a lawyer of the wife writing that petition against the man. The meaning of that news is that a lawyer representing the wife was accusing the man of attacking her because she is opposing the man in a family matter. Look at another title and another headline. It's saying, man faces prosecution for attacking and injuring wife's lawyer in Lagos. The same man faced this prosecution. And when this man explained to me, he said after the court session, they were just trying to get out of court. This woman just comes from behind. She was a lawyer representing the wife and just pushed in. And he was like, trying to leave the road for her to pass. And immediately the woman started saying, you hit me, you push me, you beat me, you attack me. And that brought about this, petition against the man. Now, the man also sent me another documentary. The title of this documentary is, this is a story of how a female lawyer, barrister J.Ñ.Â colluded with the Federation of Female Lawyers to victimize a United Kingdom-based Nigerian, Mr. Ď.Ñ.Â. There are voice notes, there are videos of, the documentary showing, describing the man as someone assaulting them because they didn't want the case to favor him or something, saying the man was attacking them. And this man narrated that it took the grace of God and intervention of a senior police officer to get his passport back to him before he flew back to the United Kingdom during the saga. This man has continued, the last time he was talking to me, he was so draining, like almost getting emotional, like he's almost talking with emotions, telling me he has spent so much money, and yet he's not having the custody, of this man, of this children. He's just telling me which way forward. Court he has attended, letter he has written, lawyers he has paid, but the judge is now being victimized by the Association of Female Lawyers. I think International Federation of Women Lawyers, that's FIDA, that's Nigeria, Lagos branch. I think they are the one in charge because he sent me a card of one of them saying if I can find out about the reason why the association has continued to support this woman against him. And they have said a lot of things and a lot of trap, a lot of setup, and so on and so forth, including video of himself and the children, video of the Iyabeji that was doing all sorts of things and so on and so forth. So all of these things got me worried. And what I want to say is that regardless of who is right or wrong, how can they manage to protect the interests of the child? How can they manage to put this child to where they will get a better education, better exposure, like enabling environment with good security and the rest, welfare packages and so on, against where they were kept as social welfare in Nigeria. Social welfare in Nigeria, for those that have been, the kids that have been enjoying a life in Ireland before, J.Ñ.Â, please, what can we do? The interest of this child should be protected. This man is not even against the woman to be in custody, but take them out of that social welfare, let us put them where they will enjoy life, then you can continue your role of mother as a mother. I don't know why you brought them back to Nigeria, you took them here, you are not taking care of them. It's the headache, it's the issue. And for me, I'm not part of the family. I don't know who is right or wrong. The interest of the child, let us stop using our power to cause problems that will affect our children. What is the way out? What is the way out is already for this woman. Okay. Should I investigate this matter? Should I go ahead? I should drop this matter. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's talk about this. Let's consider this too. If it's an issue that we all want to have interest in, I can go further. If you want me to drop the case, let's advise them and let us leave it for them and we move on. Over to you, panelists.
My advice, like what you said, is we don't care about the both parents. All we care about is the children involved, their welfare. And the way forward, someone have already said it. I think J.Ñ.Â commented it, that Berekete and everyone, Auntie, and I've said it as well, the man should contact the Home Office and get a proper lawyer from here. Those three things, that's what he needs. That is the only way forward. Bringing this case to social media cannot do nothing. We are just going to continue talking. The way forward, Berekete, Home Office, and a proper lawyer from UK. If you really want those children, because it's all about the children, those children welfare. That's what we need. That's what my own suggestion to him. So let me drop my mic. Let me give chance for other people.
All right, thank you. God bless you for the contribution. And a lot of people are telling me in comment section to drop the matter. I should advise them and so on. Because if I'm advised to continue, the next step I want to take is to visit the office of the that is the Federation of Association or something that are in charge, and to also see a way to get this woman to hear from the woman's side, if she will be willing to talk to us, if she will be willing to explain. Our station, please mute please. Let me mute you please, Oma's kitchen. Yes, okay, all right, let me allow you to come in. Please come.
What I will say is this. even if the man cannot get any of what Madam Yeti said, let him leave the case. Sooner or later, the children will come to his father.
Who should leave the case?
The father.
No.
I said,
why?
Baba here rest. If sooner or later, the kids will come for him.
But my sister, these children are in the welfare. They're in the welfare.
Yes, let him find a way. Let him find a way to, like, maybe turn the lossy way for him and be giving and be like come and share proper things in that. In that way, to Mama told you in a very special way. Mama told you what that or something like that, because something similar has happened to me when I was a little girl. My father told me, Baba, you allow can me. But when I grow up, I go anywhere I like. I do whatever I want. In this case, I think that is my own opinion. Let him find.
Yeah, but my sister, you weren't put in the welfare there. You were with your mom. Right?
No, I was not with my mom.
Okay.
I was with my dad, but he did not allow me to go to my father, to my mother's side.
Yeah, but these kids are not with either of the parents. You know, God forbid, even here in Europe, if you see what we call all these, if you see all these children that have been put in other families, maybe they lost their parents or something like that. It's not the same. Nobody can love your children the way you will, you know. Nobody will love your kids the way you will. And welfare in Nigeria, Kilode? No. Why not even welfare in Europe? Why taking the children all the way from Europe to Nigeria? You know? So that's the problem. It's just the welfare of these kids we are fighting for.
Wait, is this man have another child? Does he have another child?
This is just the only child the man has.
So how can he leave this case? He can't.
Never.
And he said that the woman has gotten a maybe child for a man before. I don't know. That the woman has given him birth before. The woman came to him.
All the three suggestions are very good. Brekete, Home Office, and I've forgotten the first one. You know, if the man really wants the case now, it should start now. Thank God we're going to a new year, but it should start now. Okay? We're talking about within a stretch of 6 months. I think this man will have edgeways, really. Yeah, really. If he involves Brekete, and then at the same time passing charges from the UK, I mean, Ireland or wherever he lives there, that will really work, because Brekete will call right from his show to whoever is handling the case abroad. You know? Then they will be able to join hands together and fight for this man, you know? And get the children out of Nigeria. The children are not Nigerians.
I said the same thing.
I has something to hide, and there's more to the story that we don't know. The first thing he should do on Monday morning is to walk into his local social services and report the case. That's all he needs to do, and they'll take it up from there.
No problem. Sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. Okay, no problem. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. The issue is the man got a child, like two from another marriage before. The woman also has a kid from another marriage before. So they both came together and they things, come. So it's not as if that the man has not gotten a child before. He has a child from another marriage. The woman also has a child from another marriage. But these twins is the issue that brought them together that is causing confusion now. And that is just the update. It's always good to find out, to verify information so that we will not mislead the public, we will not say what we don't know, and will not cause commotion. So now, as it is now, I think what we should be thinking or what we should be doing together is, I don't even know if I should continue or not. People have said, well, so leave the matter let it go on. Let's advise them. Why some people are like, okay, investigate more. Hear from the side of the woman. Why is the woman not willing to release the children and so on? For me, the interest of the child. And if I have to, I don't want to be biased, but if I have to talk and say my opinion, in advance, even before hearing from the woman, in advance, I'll be fighting this woman, regardless of whatever excuse the woman wants to give. As long as the woman is not considering the interests of the child, I'm fighting her in advance. She might have a reason, but her reason should not supersede the interest of the child. Thank you. Hello? Yeah. Yes? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, no problem. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, God bless you. Yeah. All right. I think it's becoming interesting now. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we just have to be smart. I will say this. I may continue, I may not continue. But the only thing that will make me continue is if the woman or probably the body in charge will be willing to divulge some information or probably be willing to say their own part or involvement or to play their role. If not, I just see that interests are setting, selfish interests, and some people are using what they have, trying to frustrate the case. I'm seeing this from the angle of the woman, because regardless of what happened, the DNA has shown that the man is the owner. Regardless of what happened, the DNA has proven that you are not even the owner. Regardless of what happened, the court is there, about to give the judgment. Until now, that the court decided to write petition against the court, saying that the judge is trying to give a judgment in favor of the man. That's the petition against the judge. That the judge is planning to give a judgment to favor the man, writing to all the necessary quarter, saying the judge should be careful of the judgment and so on. Welcome to Lala. You see, I cannot want to continue this case until the party involved are ready to speak their mind. Like I said, I'm talking to the man. The man is also watching. He's been the one. I've sent the link. He's chatting me. He's listening. I just want him to come more because he said that it will be too exposed of him, and it can be, another thing can come up as a result. And I think he's trying to see from the social security. He's trying to look at his own security from the social space and the rest. But notwithstanding, the case is in the public already. People can always find out. The name is out there, and so on and so. Just that the account is using online might not be known. Now, I'm not leaving it here.
I want to ask a question about the. Can I ask a question about the first two children that the man asked before? Is he taking any responsibility about those children? Is he a responsible father? Because those are the things they're going to look at. And those are the children.
They are fine. They are doing well. They are doing well.
Okay. Because I will go back to those children. Those children, we wrote a letter to back him up. You understand? Those are the children that can support that man towards these twins in Nigeria. And you understand? So the man needs to think twice if he's a responsible father to the other children. Because they're going to put everything together. If he contacts the social services or the home office or Berekete or the family lawyer, those are the things they're going to ask him. What is the involvement with those other children?
Someone on Facebook is sending me message back to back, calling my attention to some things and so on.
That one is talking about the woman.
Okay. He said, Westo, don't listen to the man alone, please. Check on Facebook, this that the woman Yabegi also spoke about his own side. And he then said, the man said that, but the woman's brother was looking after the children before Mr. Omowummi went to threaten the brother. Find out the truth, brother, before going ahead. And he's saying I should be careful, blah, blah, blah. The reason why the children were taken to Nigeria, I think some people are aware of it. If not for the man that reached out to me personally, I don't think I will even want to have interest in it. And regardless of that, whatever anybody might be saying, I want us to look at it from this angle. And it's the angle that the woman is not the biological mother of these children. It's just like a custodian of the children. So your interest should not, affect the plan of the biological father. Very, very important. Yes. That's of the we should just see that, we should not be biased with that part. That
no, me, I'm not Westo from beginning.
Even if you are, that is just it.
Yeah.
No matter your interest, it should not be, it should not supersede or you should not allow it to jeopardize them.
Let me leave the panel for you to bring somebody else up and see, let's hear from somebody else also.
I think before you go, what is your stand, your advice before you go?
That's my own advice, like we've all said here, that let this man, really, I feel for him. Despite he's got other kids, if he doesn't want any other children, he would have told this woman outrightly when they met that, okay, I don't want kids. But because I believe that I'm not, I wasn't there, but we women, we have this kind of cunning way of, winning over the hearts of men when it comes to these kind of things. That's not the way I made mine. God bless me anytime I want, But the thing is that maybe the woman wanted kids with this man, and then they were finding it difficult, And the woman succumbed to her demands, like, okay, let's go for IVF. And you did. At the end of the day, she should have been very honest with her husband. Sir, I'm sorry, I don't know. I went for a test, This is what happened. So what are we going to do? That's why I like white men, really. I'm not being biased here. White people, they don't lie to each other. They will tell each other outrightly, mine is not good, yours is not good, let's adopt or let's find a surrogate. And they'll go for surrogacy, But you don't just deceive a man. And, the man went to drop his own thing and then you went ahead and fertilized somebody else's eggs. That's fraud. To me, that's 100% fraud, okay? So the woman is just punishing this man by using his kids against him to punish him, to get at him. It's not good. And the man is a very quiet man. Just like this case we are fighting. It shouldn't be like that, You should have feelings in this life. You don't look at a family because they are soft, and then judging from the way she spoke with that audio that you just played, it shows that she has seen this family, that they are very soft. And she can do anything.
She did not even wait for the mother of the man to respond. She just said, "No, blah blah blah
blah." Okay, we are good. At the end of the day, our own, relationship still broke up. I keep my kids. I thank God for my life and my children's life. They are doing well, but I will never want be me that. Bí mo ṣe jẹ́ látòǹdó ta burú ta lágídí and everything. Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ́kọ tèmi kí wọ́n máa bá àwọn ìyá sọ̀rọ̀ like that. Oǹdó ni mí o, ọmọ Oǹdó gidi, Oǹdó town, So the thing is that, so kí wọ́n máa bá àwọn ìyá ọkọ mi sọ̀rọ̀ pé, òun gan máa rò pé òun fúnra ẹ̀ ọkọ gan máa rò pé wà níwájú mi báyìí tó dúró ni. Wọ́n bí mi dá. When you are well raised from your home and we have culture, there's a way to go about things, You don't just go and my own is just that really I feel for those children alone. I feel for them so much. When I was ill here, I know how, my kids were so disturbed, despite people were home with them. When they bring them to the hospital to me, they don't even want to leave me. They don't even want to leave because I'm the only one they look up to, Despite people were with them, but when they see mommy, my God, I'm talking about 21, 18, almost 19 years old, and then my only daughter, she's 16, When they come to the hospital to see me, my God, it's as if they want jackpot, So you don't just bring children out of this, world and then go and dump them somewhere. They didn't ask you to bring them to this world in the first place. You have to think about your children's well-being. So I think the woman is just being mean, I'm in support of this man, okay? I love my sisters and everything, but when you misbehave, they know me. That's why they call me also basket mouth. And some will call me Margaret Thatcher. I don't care. I will say it like it is. You are wrong. You are wrong. That woman is wrong. Let the man start from Monday, like we said earlier. Let him start pressing his buttons from his, wherever he lives. Let him go there and report these things. Except if he has anything, any skeleton in his cupboard, and he should not even fear. As long as somebody legit citizen in reality where to draw back, won't be your contact any skeleton to be a fair review to about the breaking. You have everything that makes you to stay in that country, that makes you a citizen of that country. It shouldn't be a big deal. Because that's the only thing tomorrow who bring any malfitration in the first place, So to bad to see him there. Let him go ahead and start now. Let him start now. That's just it.
All right. Thank you for that. That's a good one.
Thank you, Winston. Thank you, everybody.
God bless you.
Exactly.
I don't know. Coco is
here. Like what I said.
Okay.
Like what I said, I don't care about both parents. All what I care is about those children well-being. I don't care even you get in touch with the.
Sorry, Yeti. What do you think that can make the children to be released to the father? What do you, because social welfare, we always listen to the person that came to drop them, which is the woman. But the man cannot go there. He won't even, he said that all the time he's been coming to Nigeria from the UK. He has not even sight his eye on them, that he's not allowed to even see them. That there was a ban that even if he comes close, he will be arrested or something.
Okay. Let me answer you that. Hold on, Jem. Let me answer to that. What the man can do, we've seen a lot of corruption about court things in Nigeria. There's one saga going on this week as well. He needs to go to the Home Office, contact the social services in his borough in UK, and get a lawyer from United Kingdom to Nigeria. And contact Berekete. Those are the 4 things he needs to do. If he rely on court in Nigeria, slow motion, Oshimama, the same thing. Because that woman, I think in years back, she comes from something like a good family, that woman. So maybe she has a connection. So she should not, the man he should not rely on this court case in Nigeria. He should move. Contact the Home Office. Go to the Home Office.
In UK come to intervene in a family matter in Nigeria. Is it possible? Let's think about it.
The man is a British citizen, and that is his own children. The DNA is already proved it. Yes, it's true. The lawyer can go to Nigeria and intervene. All this court in Nigeria is just a waste of time because this case has been on social media a long time. 3 or 4 years ago. During COVID time.
Yeti.
Okay, ma'am.
Bring the man up now. Sorry, I want to say something, sis. See, what you just said there, now let's look at the settings of Nigeria. The settings will change. Babalo Lomo, that is the settings. Even go reject here, you, Latile. You taking care of those children, Latile. The day the father step in there, they can only tell the father to pay whatever money you spend since the child, you've been nursing the child, stuff like that. Still, the father will step in. Could they say change here? Why is it now difficult? Because background the woman here, That lady's background is a powerful background and money connection will learn. And that is one thing that is affecting us in Nigeria. When you have connection, when you have money, when you have people that can run around for you. Case don't call JB. That is it. That is what we know. Got a Gojuba and going on the Roshi Shelle. O to Alata Tekoshe, on Benisi, or that she was been on in Nigeria. So that lady is from a good background. That is why they are playing that man like that. We know how father is important in the child of African children. Why is their own different? The so-called Iya, let me say that way, the so-called Iya walaye, and you want to keep the child in the welfare. Show your kuri beye. Come here, put to turn the law Nigeria for everybody. But it's just simple. It's simple because we know how children are important and we know how father is important in their children's life. Why is this man? Why is it so difficult? Toripa when let go and be a big connection of it is well.
Exactly. Times sis. Only the last to take action from United Kingdom. He is a British citizen, and the paternity test said he's the father of those twins. Only the last to take action. He can't just be relying on this thing. One for your journey now. That's my conviction.
Let me ask you from Ñ.Â. 1 minute, sorry, Sterling. I'm sorry. Ñ.Â. is not always on a panel person, but if it's not of interest to her, she will not even say.
I've always come to your own panel. I think the last time I was on your panel. I don't normally like coming up. I like my keyboard then. Hello,
I know. Good day to you. Welcome.
Yeah, so this case, except you have a special interest in it, for me, I would say you should drop it. Because we've been talking all the time you open this line. We've tried to advise. And if you say this man is on this panel, on this life, he should be listening to all the advice everybody has given, both by typing and talking, There's no point still dragging the case or trying to help him solve this case on social media. He won't get anywhere. He won't get the kids. But we can advise him what to do, which everybody on the panel, they've given their different, submission. They've tried to say, do this, do that. All I will advise is this man should try and get a family lawyer, like they've already said, and try and go to Brekete, if Brekete will help. But we're still waiting for Brekete to sort out Mohbad case for us. So we don't know how long that will take. This case has been for long. The children are grown up. So if all this, when did they notice this? Do you know? When did they know that the children are not from the mother? When was the DNA done? How long ago? How long ago has this case been in the court? Do you know? So all
this.
You
want me to confirm? Let me check from the note I've been getting from him. Let me just check. Continue. I will check. I'm checking that already.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, except we just want to build content or have something to say and keep dragging, there's no point continuing this left for me, because he should follow the advice.
2024. This is 2024, and this particular court letter is dated 2022. Yeah, dated 2022, which means
about 2 years
which
ago.
Means it should be 2 years ago. Yeah,
and they said
this is when the court case starts. Yes, and I can tell you that from what I received here, this is when court case started. That doesn't mean that was when the issue started. The issue might have been started for a quite number of time, maybe a month or a year before court case will now set in. Meaning that plus the time I'm seeing here that the court is involved and the time that the case started, because it can be immediate, it should have been minimum of 2.5 years now.
So what is he looking for you to help him do? Because you said you wanted us to discuss, to talk about this, for him to get advice on what to do.
What he was saying,
and everybody has brought different advice.
He said he has been exhausted. He said it seems to be a roadblock for him. He's been trying up and down, left and right to see a way out. He's not been getting. And he's also trying to say maybe he can get some people to like he believed that power is at play. He believed that. And he believed that women supporting women thing is at stake because the Association of Women Lawyers, something that is in charge, have proven that to him as well. And he also believed that the woman, maybe because of where he comes from or because he has someone within the system, that they were using the system to frustrate him. So the reason why he keeps on fighting this battle is that one, he needs the child. Two, he doesn't want to lose the child that he has, given birth to, which DNA has proven. And he's also saying that for how long will this child continue to remain, there at the social welfare? That he has a good plan for the child and social welfare.
Does he have his own personal lawyer? Does he have a good lawyer in Nigeria helping him with this case?
Well, I want to think that he has his own personal lawyer. I don't want to
advise him.
Okay.
All depend. I think somebody specifically said he need a good lawyer, and I said
Yes.
he needs a very good family lawyer. To advise him and to help him in this case, because actually he can win this case. If he's a British citizen, the children are entitled, to be with him, and they can fight this case for him, since even the DNA has proven that he's the father of the children. So he has a very good case to win. So it's just for him now to put everything together, if this has been dragging for over 2 years or so. So it's good for him now to put all this advice together and then roll into action, except if he's also dragging the case, thinking miracle will just come from somewhere and then he will just get the children. It's not possible, because definitely the woman is there fighting towards making sure that he doesn't get his children back. So you should just advise him, or if he's listening to us
he's
now.
listening, honestly. He's listening.
So you should just gather all this advice that we've given and then just put them into action. Otherwise, it will be dragging for many years.
He comes to Nigeria almost every 3 weeks, almost every 2 weeks. He comes to Nigeria from UK to Nigeria to UK to Nigeria live. Even last week, he was telling me that he was in Abuja. Probably when he comes around to Lagos, he might want to see me and the rest. The next thing I'm hearing a few days ago is that he's there in UK. Even a family friend in UK that is also, connected to me, just told me that, am I able to see Mr. Gungwe? I said no. He said he just landed the
So it just simply means he's not got a good advice all this while. All this while, nobody has told me this is what you need to do.
Nigeria can be frustrating. That is the truth. Nigeria can be frustrating.
So hopefully, from what we've all discussed tonight, you should be able to put them together and then get a very good family lawyer that could help him fight his case. He will definitely win. That's all I have to say. He will definitely win. He has a very good case to win. Except there are other things we don't know.
But for me,
Except there are other things we don't know. Like you said, he has other children. If he's not taking care of the children, one of the panel made a good point as well. I said, if he's actually taking care of those children, then he has a good case as well to win. But if they find any fault, or any laxity that he's not actually taking care of those children, then they will look at that and say, no, you are not able to take care of these children as well. And then if she has some things against him, like some secret that is, he's hiding, and then she has it and she's using it against him, then that would be something that would affect him as well. So, but if there are things we don't know, because you've presented this to us, we've talked about what was presented to us now. So hopefully he should be able to win his case if there's nothing else that we don't know.
Do I need to find out from the woman's angle? I should just let it slide and just follow up from distance?
Well, we've listened to only one person.
Do you think I need to find out from the woman?
Maybe yes, and Imole will help me, say how do they say that? So maybe if you need to listen to her. You
got me, and I just help.
So one got telecom so like that. But if you want to involve her, that's fine. But from the little we've heard, that we're hearing from him
and then we're basing all our submission on what he has told us. But from that voice note, deduce the kind of person she is. She sounded more like CY, So that that behavior tells us the kind of person she is.
She's her twin sister.
A clear replica of CY.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate. May God continue to bless you. Your commitment on social media, especially on the cause of justice. God will crown your efforts. I feel it. I see you. God bless you. Before I go to Bola Abuja, who has been here since, Loretta, you were talking about something on Facebook that you tagged me something. Can you quickly unmute yourself? Let me hear from you, please.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I was, even the person that was writing on your Facebook a few minutes ago, I was the one.
Okay, thank you.
This case was brought to Facebook in 2022, I think around September, thereabouts. And how I got to know about it then, I think the man went to, there's a blogger on Facebook, Mr. Soji, was treating the case, okay, before the woman came out on Facebook at all. And what got the whole thing, going round and round, the man did, like when they do wanted, when they say, oh, somebody is wanted, it's like Ipolowo, So they put woman's face. I think the woman was dating somebody in Dublin, and another woman's face, making 3 people. Okay, it was the man that did that thing. Wanted, Mogbe. She understand. So the third woman that they put in the picture thing was dating that man too. She understand before. So it was that woman that came out that what does the man mean by putting a picture there? So this thing went to Facebook fracas people that that woman in Dublin, Estabo, got involved, that she talked about it. So that was what made the woman to come and say her own side of the story. She understand. At the end of the day, okay, the children's interest were after. But try and find out what happened underneath before they reach this whole thing. From the story that I know, because I as well streamed it then, and I talked about it on Facebook, 2022, was that the children, they were born in Nigeria. Obviously, the man lives, abroad and goes to Nigeria and all that, okay? So he brought the children to, I don't know if it was UK first or Dublin, one of the two. She understand, local Wale. So the woman too came. So the whole family came over. Okay, part first, because it's a long story. So he brought them over. But before bringing them over, because we were asking about the DNA. So one of the requirements for them to know that Awolo Lomo, she understand. Like when you're bringing your family abroad or whatever. So that was when the man did DNA. It's not like the man did not know or whatever, because from what the woman said, we only documents, they've got a document regarding all these things. And even Papa won't be our money, she understands. She was putting something in her stomach or whatever, then maybe where she was going, only that will make you to look pregnant. The man was aware. The man was not aware. So that's why I'm trying to say that. Find out the beginning of this story. So from what the woman said as well, because there was a time of one being Dublin, money. One of them misbehaved that way, or social services still war. I think one of the children, misbehaved in school, take what the wala from money.
Not be no more do no answer.
The yo dagba lotiti. Be all dagba. No, they are older than 4. They are older than 4. Either between 5 or 7. Either between 5 and 8. Between 5 and 8.
Then 5, 4 or 5 then or now, ma.
Okay, so what did the social services to get involved? So the woman was worried. So what
Loretta, sit down, question, ma. I said 4 or 5. Then, when the issue happened, or now, ma?
I think then. Because Obriegbe picture, that's why I'm tagging. Hold on, Westo. That's why I'm tagging you a woman's, the woman's, so that you can see the picture of the children in 2022 as well. If you take your time.
I have all of them here. I have all the pictures of the children.
And how they look. Hold on, please. And how they look then, when they were all together, okay, and how they look when they went apart. She understand. The reason why the woman took them to Nigeria for her brother to be looking after. And what happened between the brother and the husband. She understand. Because sometimes the barber tobacco and sorrow. Moboya want to frustrate that got her frustrated and she started misbehaving. So if you want to go after, I'm happy like you are getting involved. Because what expected me not like we've heard about this woman, it's been locked since 2022. There are even pictures told you Bello that they were older.
Westo, don't show these children.
Sorry, Loretta. Westo, has he given you permission to be showing these pictures?
Huh?
Do you have consent?
Okay, all right, no problem. All right, no problem. It's fine. Okay. All right. I think I just received a call for caution call not to show the picture.
Yeah, you're not supposed to show the picture. Actually, we told you before.
I'm so sorry. It's fine. That's fine. The secondly, that the children are now 8. They are just 8 now. Just now. So that means then that happened. They should be. Like say
5.
They could be 6.
No.
5, 6.
Yeah, 5 plus or 6. Can I quickly say this one so I can go down because so they had an issue. So the man took the children of the brother, and I think at that point in time, Okoye is already maybe married to another woman. So he took them off the brother and to his own house with the new Yahoo. So they had a back and front with that. That's from the woman's story. They had back and front on that and all that. That the woman had to go there with some, maybe, soldiers or whatever to take the children back from him. Then she took the children maybe to her son because she's got an older child. Okay? She's got an older child. Then took them there. So she started hiding the children from one place to the other. I think that's when they got to wherever they are now. So she started moving the children around so that the man will not collect the children. But try and find out the real truth. I think there are some things the man is not telling you that he has done that really upset the woman that she got to where she got to and she didn't care anymore. Okay? But at the end of the day, the children's interest were more important. And when they were all together, they were all happy. Even when they went their separate ways, when the children were still abroad, or even when they got to Nigeria, they were looking good at first before things started moving up and down. But try and find out, from the woman and do your own underneath investigation, whereby you don't ask the man or the woman, but do your own underneath investigation. And if you want to assist the children, that would be a good thing. But don't listen to the man alone. He's not telling you all the truth. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
All right, thank you. Anyway, the case is obviously
I want to throw this question. Hold on. This question, we are talking about 5 to 6 years old children, and they've been misbehaving in school. Who is the parent looking after those children? Before a 5 years old or 6 years old misbehaving, we are not talking about a teenager. Come on. Who is looking after those children? Is it the mother or the father? This is the question we should ask. This is not about we are listening to a mother, we are listening to a father. For that little mistake, who is looking after those children when those children misbehaving in school? What are these children have seen at home before they get to school? You see, these are the things we should ask each other. Those children are still minor. They don't know nothing. They don't even know left, right, or wrong. It's what they learn from the parents. So who is the guardian to those children when those children are misbehaving at school? Those are the questions we need to throw to that man. What went wrong? Let me drop my mic.
Anyway, thank you. God bless you. Who should I allow to speak? I saw someone so close to the case too up here. But before that, let me just hear from Bola Abuja. Princess, please hold on. I'm going to allow you to talk. Bola Abuja, good evening. You have one. You say what?
All the panelists, how the comments are. Westo, how are you, my brother?
I'm fine. Good to have you. Yeah, welcome.
Anyway, everybody is saying about the case. The case is ongoing 2 years, 2022. The case here to on Facebook. And,
are you also aware of the case, man?
Yeah, everybody, yeah. It's a big case, you know. Okay. It's a big case here.
But why is the case still haunted today, since then? Why?
But the case, I think it's died down because we don't hear anything about the case. Maybe
but it's still on. The man has continued to go and come back.
Yeah, we just hear it from you now. We just hear it from you now. I think it's died down for a while. So nobody knows what is going on anymore about the case. But just hear from you now. One thing I think is that if the man can come up, and we cannot just judging people where we don't hear from the left and right, you understand? So if the man can come up and say something about this issue, so people will know how to come in or to advise. But one thing I know about that case is that the mother, kò sí abiyamọ tí ò ní ṣe bí abiyamọ kó tara nípa ọmọ. She understand what I mean? So the mother wants the children to be in her custody, to look after the children. And then, tí àwọn bàbá wa bá ti lọ ní ìyàwó, àwọn obìnrin máa ń fi pé ìyàwó yẹn kò ní lè look after ọmọ wa or ọmọ mama treat ọmọ yẹn. So, and then when their mother is still alive, it's better to come to the children's life anyway. But the father, I think the man he has a right to see his children. I don't know. I want to that's much, but one thing I would like to say is that you know me, I don't want to talk too much on social media. But one thing about I just want to pray to that family. Pé kí Olúwa kó ṣe kíni, kó settle family more, because if it's a méjì bá ti jà, everything go.
But I also heard that your person who is Esabod, the woman has married someone close to Esabod before. Is that correct?
I don't know anything about the Esabod though. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. But I just know that this case is on the social media, on Facebook. And the case is in Tigbogbo almost by because case is terrible that time. So, and it's not only Esabod, it's all the bloggers. No more any time here.
One to fracas Belori. I heard that they even did fracas on the case.
Yeah. The only thing mo kàn lè sọ ni wípé kọ́lọ́hún kó ṣe kí ni kó tún àárín yẹn ṣe because of the àwọn ọmọ yẹn gangan máa ń sọ pé ibi tí ẹyin méjì bá ti jà koríko bẹ̀rù máa ń sọ́fà. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ní the father side, wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ní the mother side, but ìyá tó kọ́ àwọn ọmọ sọ́dọ̀ ó mọ oríṣi tó fi kọ́ ọmọ sọ́dọ̀. Bàbá tó dẹ̀ ní ìdá àwọn ọmọ náà ó mọ oríṣi tó fi ní ìdá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, but wọ́n ní láti sọ́ọ̀tì.
The children has continued growing inside social welfare.
Yeah, it's not good. That's why I say that ibi tí méjì bá ti jà koríko bẹ̀rù máa ń sọ́fà. Why when the bàbá àti ìyá wà láyé tí wọ́n lè jọ come together láti look after àwọn ọmọ ìtàn àbọ̀yẹn wà under welfare, it's unfair.
Wọ́n kàn dàgbà síbẹ̀.
And then when àwọn ní èjì ẹ̀ nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn tó ti pass through ó ti pọ̀ jù. Like my sister bọ́ ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, àti yẹn ti tọ́ sọ wípé kí ni age tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti lọ sí school tó ti misbehave age 5 and 6 they don't know nothing. They say ọmọ age 5 and 6 go to school and misbehave. Tí o bá sí pé wọ́n ti rí nǹkan kan nínú ilé maybe there's violence tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin bàbá àti ìyá gbàgbós you understand? Tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ẹ̀rú tó dẹ̀ affect wọn since that age now up to today àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ti ní mental issue lórí pé wọ́n rí nǹkan tó ju age wọn lọ which is unfair, it's not good on that children anyway. Mo gbàdúrà pé kọ́lọ́ kó bá wọn sort it out.
And in addition Bọ́lá Abuja in addition àwọn ọmọ misbehave yẹn West Ojo bá mi là ṣé nígbà tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ní abroad ni àbí nígbà tó kó wọn sọ́dọ̀ èèyàn kan ní Nàìjíríà ibo ló ti misbehave ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ yẹn.
Abroad ni when they are still in abroad ní time yẹn.
Ní ọwọ́ ìyá yẹn àbí ní ọwọ́ the so-called mother, right?
I think that time the two parents they are together at that time. The two parents.
Làwọn ọmọ ti misbehave.
Yeah, bàbá ti
làwọn ti misbehave lọ́wọ́.
No. Under the mother ni Sister Bola. Under the mother ni because the father live in UK. Yeah.
Okay, the father live in UK, but the mother live in Ireland, isn't it, my sister?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
Now, let's look at it from this angle. See analysis yẹn bá right. Let's look at it from this angle. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ bíbí inú èèyàn ni at that age, you will never say they are misbehaving.
Yes.
You will never say that.
Yes.
Èèyàn ṣe máa sọ pé ọmọ misbehave at that age. No, ọmọ máa fẹ́. Misbehave, I don't get. Kọ́dà ẹ̀ pọ̀ wá èmi nìkan mò ń dá tọ́ wọn. Misbehave, I don't get. I'm not interested in this case, so me I no like. Ọ̀run mi ò tí ì yọ kúrò nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Mohbad náà ní kí n yọbọ́ nù yìí.
Kí ni àwọn ọmọ yẹn rí lọ́wọ́ ìyá tó fi misbehave? Kí ni wọ́n rí? So, I don't know. Àwọn òbí need láti wà very careful torí àwọn ọmọ tá à ń gbé wá sílé ayé yìí tí à ń tọ́ jàtìjàtì kò dára tó àtọ̀.
But children misbehaving shouldn't be an excuse. Any child can misbehave, even if it's your own, blood child.
But that age mad. But I said that social worker want to call me. Social worker want to step into the issue that time. For that age, that's the reason why the mother took the children back to Nigeria. But
I don't think it's a good excuse. I think she has her own motives.
Yeah.
I thought somebody said it's because work was, she couldn't cope with work and the children. That's why she relocated to Nigeria.
Okay.
That's what we heard before.
You know the cost to pay almost 5 and 6. Yes.
But that's not a good excuse. Because some people take care of 4 children all alone and a single parent and they are all right. They manage between work and taking care of children. So having 2 children and giving all those excuses, maybe she have her own ulterior motives for doing all that.
A lot of single mom, they still go to work, mama some bills now, and they still look after the children. They are right.
I look after 4 children all alone for many years.
You see, man.
And I was working.
Auntie, yes, I miss you, my sis. Auntie, yes, I miss you.
Auntie Bola.
I said meaning of buying my. I need to talk to you.
Okay. Don't worry. Sorry. That's okay.
That is an advert. You're going to pay me for advertising your location. Anyway, let's leave Italy and Romania for now. Let's go back to.
We are sisters. We are sorry about that. Okay.
No problem. I'm fine anyway. I don't know. Please, Alayomi, well, good day. I'm coming. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. It's been woman that I've been talking since. I need to hear from a man perception too. I have Banky here, who is going to be talking from the perception of the man. Please, so far so good. You've listened to the case. What is your view? Over to you. Please unmute your mic and let's hear your point. Unmute, please, Mr. Banky. Quickly. Banky, please unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, you're fine. Go on.
I think you have done that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you are loud and clear. You are loud and clear. Go on.
Okay, good.
You may need to go and work on your network.
Yeah, good. Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Go on, please.
Hello, Westo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you, sir. Go on, sir.
Okay, yeah, good evening. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dy.Ñ.Â. Actually, I have been on this live program listening to different perceptions and submissions. So far, so good. I want to say this case is factorial, that is full of facts. And we, at the same time, we need to be very careful when it comes to the issue of family. Myself, I'm a family man, and of course, I want to say that all possible, case but at the same time, based on the case here, which is Nigeria, the man might not get the expected justice the time the OSF woman gets because we believe Nigeria is, the judiciary system in Nigeria is corrupt. Okay. Hello. Hello, am I still on? Am I still on?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So I said I believe the judicial system here in Nigeria is corrupt. So case here must not far. But from the perspective of a family man, I still want to believe where obìnrin yẹn fún láti wò wípé àwọn ọmọ misbehave at that tender age. Don't you think the woman might not actually be the real mother of those children? Because somehow, so I think we believe our mothers can still never give up. Ọkùnrin ṣì lè lágídí pé torí ẹ̀rọ ṣe máa ní ọmọ tó bá jà òun ni ti ìyá ẹ̀. I mean, I don't know where I'm going with that. So, operation is okay. You want to be but the mother can still not give up. So, for such woman, not to be because the children are misbehaving, okay, let me bring them back to Nigeria. Or one month, for 6 months. Say, a social hope. So, she said, believe probably the woman knows, okay, can you only get patient in me? Definitely could have just address and then leave those children at the middle, not to suffer. Though I also judge based on what you want to suffer, but I still believe to some extent the woman is trying to, stand on the fact that because they may call me, I'm not the biological mother of this child, definitely you will suffer for it. So I want to submit, if that man, as rightly said, a British citizen, I think the man can still get an international lawyer. Actually come into this case and say what they can do. And again, so that we just put on maybe the woman can get a competent woman lawyer also. Tí wọ́n jọ máa fèsì ara wọn because ó máa wá di ọ̀rọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́la lọ́rọ̀ sílẹ̀ because I think they are trying to protect this woman in question. Tọ́rọ̀ ó ti jó bẹ̀rẹ̀. So bóyá òun náà máa wá lo system yẹn láti lè jẹ́ kí woman lawyer, competent woman lawyer tó máa get to understand the whole situation and call me. But to me, I still want to believe pé torí woman yẹn ò kí ń ṣe the biological mother of those children. Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe pé ìpínlẹ̀ wàhálà yìí ti sóbè tó ṣe wá deposit wọn. Leaving that man in jeopardy with even as if they are going to get those children, you will suffer for it. Well, rule case here right from time though. More to transfer between the two of them. Don't you around the situation, but I still believe the man can get whatever justice he desires if he can, number one, get a woman lawyer, a competent woman lawyer who can stand in for him. And if the man is a British citizen, he can get an international lawyer. No, they give preference to those people too. They give preference to them. That is why even when you come abroad to study, you come back to Nigeria, they give you higher post. So they give preference to those people. So if we can do that, I believe he can be able to get those children back. So that is my own submission for now. Sorry, I have to be brief because I need to attend to some other things. Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes, yeah. I have to submit for now because I have some other things to attend to. Thank you.
All right, thank you. God bless you. In summary, your position is that it needs human, or let me say family lawyer, especially from abroad, to come and assist him. That's a good one. No problem. He's listening, and I'm going to also forward some of these things to him. Thank God it's been recorded on Facebook. He can also go to listen again in case he's missing any part of the conversation. But I can assure you that he's listening right there from the UK. He left the country a few days ago. He's there in UK, and he's just getting back to me that this matter has continued to make him to go up and down. And I want to believe that by next month also, he's also coming back to continue the case because the case is still in court. So thank you for those who have contributed, and thanks to those who will still contribute. All right, let's move on. Alayo, you wanted to say something?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for allowing me on your platform today. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
Good day to you. I've always been allowing you, Alayo. Go on, fire on.
Yes, sir. I will start this way, sir. What woman cannot do does not exist. As for me, this is my take. This is my stand. Number one, you said the kids are misbehaving at the age of 5 years old. Excuse me, ma. Excuse me, sir. That's a fatal lies. Unless the kids have, health issues. Maybe they are autistic. Some kids will be autistic and they will be as gentle as dove. And some will be so stubborn. Now, you cannot tell me, or you cannot tell each and every one of us on this platform that because the kids are kind of, they are acting, it's just at 5 years old, they have their actions, they have their attitude. You as a parent has to be the one to curb them. If you want them to continue, wọ́n ní pé kékeré láti ń pẹ̀ka ìrókò tó bá dàgbà tán agbára òbí yẹn lè má ka. Ìwọ ló máa ká wọn kò gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí. Don't she came online to tell us that because why? When the children in abroad, we foreigners, the children in abroad, the next thing, I'm a second gbé wọn lọlé kí wọ́n lọ lẹ nítorí pé opportunity tó wà labroad. Because of the opportunity they have in abroad, they go into the bathroom, there is water. They go here, from home, the school bus came to pick them up. They have everything. Like my own children, they have phones, they have computer, they have TV in their room, all sorts of things. Now, and that is, I understand some people may not give them everything. Not that I myself wanted to give them everything. But at the same time, this is abroad. But we have to caution them as children. So we, when a child now misbehave, we will be like, okay, wàá lọ sí Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti máa tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí bá gba ilé tí sàn. Please ma, can you mute, please?
Go on, please.
Okay, so that's a red flag. She came out to use that as a bait, as an excuse to us, so that we can say, oh, yes, that makes sense. Of course, yes. The kids can go home. That's a fatal lie. There is nothing like a 5-year-old misbehaving. Even when social security comes to your house because the 5-year-old is misbehaving, maybe one of the first things they will tell you to do is taking them to a doctor, let them please test them. Let me use the word test because I don't want to bite myself, even though I know what I wanted to say. If there is something wrong with them medically, she's a liar. And for that, my sister, Miss Loretta, to have come up to come and say that, excuse me, ma'am, we are not buying that. This is justice for Mohbad. Number two is this so-called lady. See the way she is threatening this man. I don't want to know what that man has done. Man, if to bá jẹ́ pé máa yẹn ṣe ṣìnà ni, excuse me, it is the nature of men láti ṣe ṣìnà. Èyí tó bá dúró tó bá sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ ṣe ṣìnà la mọ̀ ní pé ọkùnrin ni. Èyí tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe náà ọkùnrin ni. Ṣé gbogbo ìgbà ni kọ́kùnrin máa jẹ láìsí ni? Àbí gbogbo ìgbà ni kó máa jẹ̀bà àbí kó máa jẹyán. There must be varieties of food. I'm not listening. Me that I'm talking. Mi gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ ọkọ mi gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe wẹ̀.
Ibola kíkà sí yìí o. Ibola.
Pardon now. If you think Papa is not smart now, he knows what he knows now. He's just engaging all those people just to keep his page active. I'm telling you.
Africa TV they cry. Africa TV they cry.
To try to color everybody.